I genuinely believe 2026 is the easiest time to start an Amazon business compared to when I started back in 2021. Things are a lot easier now than they were before. I want to give you a breakdown of a few things that I believe are a lot easier. The biggest issue I had when I started was product photography. Those days we had to take pictures and edit it ourselves. So if you're not good at taking pictures, or editing yourself, you would have to outsource that process, and that is an expensive and time-taking process. So you had to either send pictures to an editor who would then edit those pictures, or you had to send the physical product to a photographer who would take pictures of those products, and then an editor will edit them. So this process could take weeks or months and could cost you a lot of money. But all the AI tools we have available now, this process can only take you few hours or few days to get final images, and they are ready to upload on Amazon. So that's now saving us a lot of time and money. The other thing I believe is a lot easier now is copywriting. So in those days, we had to write our own listing, and to write a title could take you days. And then we also had to write all the bullet points and the description, and all of those, we had to make sure they were all SEO friendly and they were easy for customers to understand. So this was a difficult task, and it's not easy if you don't understand copywriting. So again, we had to either outsource those tasks, or you would spend days or weeks just writing a good listing. But now with all the help from ChatGPT and other AI tools, you can just give good prompts and all the information the tool need, and you can get a good listing within a few minutes that you can just upload it on Amazon. So that has again saved us a lot of time and money. The other thing has gone a lot easier now is data analysis. So in those days, you could spend hours on looking at reports, and you need to know what you're actually looking for. So for example, PPC reports, you can spend hours on PPC reports to understand where you actually need to increase the bid or decrease the bid, or how would you adjust your PPC. But now you can just give AI all the PPC reports, and you can get your response in minutes, where AI will just tell you how to optimize your PPC. So this has made our life a lot easier with the help of all the AI tools. Other things a lot easier now is product development. So back in the day, we had to read thousands of reviews, and you had to do a lot of research on your product to understand the product you're about to launch. So this was a difficult process. And now you can just go to AI and ask questions and understand about the product. And you can find out where are the gaps in the market and how you can stand out, that you have a lot higher chance of getting sales. So that has become a lot easier now as well. The other problem I personally had on those days was responding to customers. I'm personally not good at replying to customers in a professional manner. So now I have trained an AI agent that understands my business, that knows what I sell, that knows how I like to reply to my customer in a professional manner. I'm now spoiled for choice that how I would like to reply to this customer. Do I want it in a funny way? Do I want it in a friendly way? Do I want it in a professional way? So now this is a lot easier and professional, because now you're maintaining the tone of your business, and now you are actually matching with all the big companies that we couldn't do that on those days. The other thing I personally believe is now there is a lot less competition than what it was a few years ago, because when I started in 2021, it was lockdown and a lot of people were at home, and everybody was trying to learn a new skill or start an online business. And so many people jumped on Amazon thinking it's a quick rich scheme. It's a lot easier. You just buy a product from Alibaba, launch on Amazon, and you can make money very fast. But obviously it's not like that. Amazon is still hard, but I believe it's not as hard as it was those times. And now a lot of people who started that thinking it's a lot easier have all left Amazon. And also Amazon has also gone better over the last few years in maintaining their platform and kicking out all the people who are there to abuse the system. And also new things like now China wants Amazon to give all the sales information of the sellers so the Chinese government can charge them VAT, which also has put off a lot of Chinese sellers who were not declaring their income in China and not paying VAT. So maybe it's not profitable for them to sell on Amazon. So now if only the sellers who are genuinely good sellers and have patience and looking for a long-term proper business are only now selling on Amazon. All these people who were doing drop shipping or online or retail arbitrage or things like that, they're all now pretty much gone, because it's pretty much impossible to make money from those quick scheme. It doesn't work like that anymore. So if you are thinking to start private label now, it's a lot easier, but you need to make sure that you're following all Amazon policies. Otherwise, Amazon is too quick to kick you out. And the final thing I think is working in our favor now is the pound rate. So pound is probably strongest that's ever been over the last 5 years. So I want to give you an example. So if you look at this chart here, so this is around about the time when I started selling in April 2021. You can see the pound was about 138, 139. Then you can see over the time in next few years, it went down as low as £1.08. And then it's starting to pick up again. And currently, right now, we're back on the similar amount that it was a few years ago when it was in the highest. So just to give you an example, that on those days, a 5,000 US dollar order would cost you 4,098 pound. But now it's going to cost you around 3,720. So that's a saving of nearly 377 pounds. So you're paying the same amount of money you would be paying to your Chinese supplier, but you're actually paying less pounds. So there's more pound in your pocket that now you can reinvest in advertising or in packaging or in any other thing you want. So it's a lot cheaper now to launch products than it was before. So these are the few things that made me realize that this is probably the easiest time to start an Amazon business that has ever been. If you are someone who's just thinking to start Amazon, or even if you are a seller who's already selling on Amazon, and if you have any questions, I've got links of some affiliate products in my description that I personally use and recommend. If you join any of those products with my link, I will get a commission from those links, and I will offer you a free 30-minute call with me. Then you can book and ask me any question you like. So I hope you found this video helpful. And if you are thinking to start an Amazon business and want to find out how much does it actually cost to start an Amazon business, in this video, I've given a full breakdown. How much does it cost to start an Amazon business? You can go and watch that video, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much.